So this is what happens when you're not a slime maker. Activator. I just spilled it. A little. Hey everyone, it's Alice here, and okay, so let's start with a trend that was something that started a while back ago, but seems to still be trending. That's not as high as it was then. Also, I'm sorry for this crappy lighting. I'm experimenting with a new little setup. I got a new little tripod. It has a little light attached to it. I'm still trying to figure this whole lighting situation out. But anyway, slime videos. So I just got some borax powder and I made the solution. I wanted to test it out before I did anything too crazy, and I got this. It's over activated. And the way I know that is right there. That's one. It's very rubbery and it tears very easily. I mean, it's got some stretch to it, but not a lot. But it's very bouncy, so I gotta be careful when I throw it in frustration. Then this one's a lot better. Because it's not as activated, but it's also not, it's a little too activated, but it's not over activated. It's still got some decent stretch to it. It's clear glue with pink glitters in it. It's got some nice bubble pops. And that's that for that one. And then there's this other one that I'm not quite finished with. But I was like, okay, it's getting late. My phone is decently enough charged. But this is basically it. This, believe it or not, is actually clear glue. It's just, I mixed it and used the borax activator, but it's still too sticky for me to really play with it. So I'm gonna work on that more later. But ew. I don't like it when the slime gets stuck. Okay, I got a haunted bag in my room. That's cool. But I recently bought 2 slime kits, and I'm going to do one of them today. So it is the glow-in-the-dark Elmer's slime kit. Now I've already cut the tape on this one to go ahead and make sure that the box had everything that it says it has in it. So as you can see on the back, you would cut all the tape and pop it open. So see, go in the bag. I'm prepared at least a little bit. Just need to get some more trash bags for my trash can. So it says it comes with 2 of the magic, what is this? Magic liquid, Elmer's magic liquid, which I guess you could say is the liquid out activator for Elmer's color. Okay, and then it also comes with 2 bottles of glow-in-the-dark glue, which seem to have glitters in it, which I love. So you got this one here. This is, I like how their glue say that it's great for slime. It's like they're encouraging kids to get into slime, which I am for. Now, since I have no time to waste because our girls got videos to film, we'll take this big for no reason bowl and we're going to follow the instructions. So first things first, I gotta clean off my spoon because I was just using that for a whole. Y'all have to excuse me. I'm still getting used to touching slime that's not already made. I had slime before, but it was from a slime container in Walmart. Don't judge me on this, but one day me and my baby mother was walking around Walmart and there was an open slime container from one of the slimes that they were selling. And you know, I was like, oh, it's drying out. And I've never played with slime before. So I took a chunk of it, not a big chunk, just a little chunk. Took it out to go ahead and play with it. And I found myself, I found myself just enjoying it. But I never really thought about making slime of my own or making a slime video. Honestly, I thought slime videos were ridiculous. I still kind of think they are, but now I'm fascinated with them. And I have no understanding as to why. So basically from this video, you can expect me to make slime as well as talk about my thoughts and opinions on slime and slime videos in general. But before we get to that, I gotta read the instructions. So I'm gonna close the box now because that's irritating me a little bit. So ingredients needed. 1 2.3 ounce fluid ounce of Elmer's magical liquid, which is included. 1 5-ounce Elmer's glow in the dark glue. So this is just for one slime recipe. This is not for 2 slimes, which is what I'm going to be making. I'm going to make 2 slimes because they provided 2 bottles of glue, as well as 2 bottles of liquid activator. Container for mixing, which is this big bowl. Mixing utensil, a spoon here, and measuring spoons, which I got them. I just got them today. Okay. So dropping stuff still, but you know that's okay. Got the measuring spoons. I think I'm going to have to use the tablespoon, which is why I also have the teaspoon separated because I was using that earlier when I was making the borax activator. My knee needs to stretch. So, it says pour out 1 5-ounce Elmer's glow in the dark glue into a container. So let's start with this one. Pretty sure. Moving the camera. Pretty sure this is like a basic color, so not color, but I will never understand how people get the glue all the way out of the container. Because I'm over here just like, bloop. And you can't just do this and expect it to just come down like any other liquid. Oh no, I touched the glue. I don't like touching glue. Mostly because when I was in school and we would have arts and crafts to do or some type of project that involved glue, if it got on my hands and when it would dry, it would leave like almost like it almost seemed like it was a second layer of skin. I guess that's all the glue that I'm getting out of it, so I use this big container for nothing. Whatever. But it would dry on my hands and leave that thin layers. Ugh. Anyway, so let's see. Step 2, and there's 4 steps in the process. So step 2, add 2 tablespoons. It was tablespoons. Add 2 tablespoons of Elmer's magical liquid and mix. Then add 2 more tablespoons of Elmer's magical liquid and mix. Step 3 says mix until well incorporated. You will notice the mixture becoming harder to mix and slime begins to form. Step 4, take the slime out and begin kneading with both of your hands. Go somewhere dark and watch your slime glow. So, slime videos. I watched this girl named Courtney on YouTube, and her slime videos, they keep me entertained. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, slime videos are ridiculous, even though I kind of feel like they are. But at the same time, I'm like, you know, they're not that bad. But that's just my opinion now that I've actually started watching them. This happened almost immediately. It almost immediately started to turn into slime. So this is some pretty strong activator. Whatever they're using for their magical liquid, it's very strong. So that's what we got right now. Honestly, I don't think it needs that additional 2 tablespoons, but I don't know. Oh, I mean, it's still sticky, so yeah, it does need that additional 2 tablespoons. And I'm wiping my fingers off on baby wipes, because when you're around kids often, and things can get messy at the most unopportune time. You can't always rely on a napkin to save the day. So that, with the additional 2 tablespoons, that is almost the whole bottle of magical liquid. Now, that's not bad considering that you get 2 bottles of glue, 2 bottles of liquid activator. They're right. It is hard to mix it around when it's basically nothing but a glob now. But I'm happy to say it did come together. So yeah, me and my baby mother, we were making slime on Sunday. As some of you, or maybe all of you, have seen on my Facebook Live and Instagram Live. It's her daughter's birthday, my precious little Leaky Tongue. And instead of going to the pool, we went to Walmart, bought stuff to make slime, and made slime. Okay, so this is looking good. So this might be a fine place to stop mixing and start kneading, because that's what the next instruction was to do. It said to knead until it was done. And it doesn't, let's see. Yeah, it doesn't tell you when it's actually done. It just tells you to start kneading. I'm like, okay, well, what if somebody who bought this kit had never made slime or never watched a slime video before? They were just suddenly interested in making slime. Oh my god, this is so sticky. It's still so sticky, even after 4 tablespoons of activator. But I just started kneading it, so god damn. I don't want to overactivate it because that's my problem at this point in time. I keep overactivating my slime. It's either I overactivate it or I underactivate it. And I know, I keep saying ew, but when you're not used to having textures like this on your hands or body in general, it's like gross, ew, disgusting or something. I might add another tablespoon because I feel like this is still just too sticky to really try and play with. See, I can't even get it off my hands entirely. And since my hands are warm, it's making it just a tad bit more difficult. Because what I've noticed is that with warm hands on slime, which is usually gold, it tends to get a bit more stickier. If that makes sense to anyone. But again, the ridiculousness of making slime hit me when I heard that you can use Tide as a liquid activator for your slime. I'm just like, really? Laundry detergent? But at that time I didn't know what borax was. It took me some research to go ahead and figure out that borax powder was basically something that you can use in like laundry detergent or to clean your bathroom, basically as a cleaning agent without all that harsh chemical. Oh cool, I got most of the slime off. That's good. Oh, wait. I may not need that extra activator. Maybe? Or I might not need that much extra activator. Because I needed it a little and let it sit in a bowl for a moment. And now I'm trying to get the extra glue that's stuck to the bowl that also has activator on it, as well as wipe up any little bits of activator that is still keeping the bowl wet. And it's sticking to one of my hands, but it seems to be coming off relatively nicely. Oh, and then it goes to 60. So yeah, I'm gonna add maybe like a teaspoon more instead of a whole tablespoon. I'm gonna add just a teaspoon. Oh no! Oh, cool. It's low enough where it didn't freaking spill. Okay. That's another thing. I can't. The bottles that they give you for the Elmer's magical liquid, you might as well call it liquid activator, as I have been doing this entire time. Why? Because magical liquid does just roll off the tongue. Let me see. Oh, well, that's kind of cool. Okay. So what I was about to complain about is the fact that the liquid activator has a lid that you have to screw off and screw on, but I just realized by testing out my theory that, oh, the lids on the glue bottles as well as the liquid activators are interchangeable. It's still too sticky. So I keep trying to give it a chance by letting it sit for a moment and then like poking at it, and it'll start off being okay if I just let it sit or if I just poke at it in the bowl. But then when I go to try to pick it up, it starts really sticking to my hand. So I'm just going to take the liquid activator, squirt it just a little bit. I don't want to put in a lot. I feel like a whole teaspoon would still be too much. So I put in a little squirt. And I wish I could show y'all what I'm actually doing in the bowl, but I'm not that advanced yet at making YouTube videos to actually have a whole nother unit set up to record what I'm doing. So after adding a little bit more activator, this is what I get. And this is actually not bad. I mean, it's still a little bit too sticky than what I would prefer, but yeah, this ain't bad. I actually like it. And this is actually a very nice slime consistency. So I think what may have happened is I actually got more glue out of the bottle than they were expecting a person to get out, because I am clearly not a child. Oh my gosh, she's right. I do need to smile more. I just realized that I don't smile a lot in my videos. I'm sorry, guys. I feel like I'm smiling sometimes, and maybe I'm just not actually smiling. But so yeah, it's still just a little bit too sticky for my liking. But this is actually really nice. I like it a lot. So the slime recipe could use a little bit of work, but other than that, I'm gonna say that this is actually pretty nice. I might add a little bit more activator just because I don't like feeling like, oh my god, it's gonna stick to my hand. So I did like a dropper method for this bit of activator that I added 4 drops straight to the center and like a little well that I made with my fingers. And now I'm once again kneading it, and this is actually really nice. I love this. And it has nice bubble pops as well. So all in all, I love this. I did not know that Elmer's made slime kits before I found this and the other slime kit that I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna do the other slime kit in another video. So stay tuned for slime video part 2. But okay, I think I'm gonna make the other slime off camera. And then, yeah, so I'm going to make the other slime off camera real quick. And then come back with a bright light. An LED light. I have a little LED flashlight. And then we're going to turn off the lights and watch these glow in the dark. Because that's what they're supposed to do. So I will be right back. Okay, so I had sort of the same problem when making the second batch. Basically, the normal amount wasn't enough, and even still, I added a whole nother tablespoon. Basically, the second time when I went to go add in another 2 tablespoons, I actually added in 3 tablespoons. And at first I was like worried that I overactivated it. But right now, it's still very sticky. When I go to try to knead it, it's still very sticky. And it just wants to stick all over my hands. So, I know I said I'd come back when I'm ready to show off the glow in the darkness of the slimes. But I just wanted to go ahead and add this little tidbit in. So basically, I think what they really need to do is either quality assurance, first of all, because either I have a weaker batch of their so-called magical liquid, and this is not as magical as I would hope it would be, or they need to go back and look over their slime recipe, because this is definitely not 2 tablespoons at sorry 2 tablespoons mix until well incorporated, and then 2 tablespoons again, and then mix until well incorporated, and it gets harder for you to mix, and then you start to knead. Because once it got harder for me to mix, I went to go try to knead, and it would stick to my hands. It's still sticking to my hands a little bit, but not as much as it was like earlier, and definitely not as much as when the first batch was done. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish fixing up the slime real quick, and I will be right back. So I have fixed it. It's still a little sticky, but it's playable sticky. So, also, before I put the bowl, okay, before I put the bowl down, you know what? Get this extra activator off of the spoon. Get on my slime. Oh. Okay. Sorry, had there was still some activator left on the measuring spoon that I used, but yeah. Before I put this bowl down, hold on, y'all gotta give a little bit this drizzle action. So stretch. Like, that is just, ooh, it's just so very pretty and satisfying. And then I love this color. It's almost like an icy blue. Like, nobody cannot tell me that that's not pretty. So, oh my god, that's glowing a little bit. Let's see. So right now, I have my little LED flashlight, and I'm sticking it, I've been having the little light that came with my little stand shine on the first glow-in-the-dark slime, and I even pre-tested it out to make sure that the first one glows. So the second one, I haven't seen it glow in the dark just yet, but so when y'all see it, I will see it. And oh my gosh, this drizzle is just so pretty. So pretty. So pretty. I don't remember exactly where I got this flashlight from, but I do know that it has come in handy on more than one occasion. So, needless to say, I hope I have this flashlight forever. It is very durable. It's come with me from far away. I don't think I had this before me and my family moved to Georgia, but I know I came back with it, so that's something. Okay. So real quick, I'm gonna be right back. Okay, so I've turned out the light. I haven't turned out both of the lights, but as you can see a faint glow on this thing. Ooh, it's got active. My workstation is a mess. It's a mess. Oh no, I dropped the slime. But it's so pretty though. Okay, so of course I put it in a sandwich bag to hold it in while I make the other slime, because I don't have another clean bowl at the ready. Should have been more prepared. But let's turn this off. And ooh. Okay, that other flashlight is just shining on me. So, oh. Just look at that. So this is the first one. And just look at that. Oh my god, that's so pretty. gorgeous. I'm trying to be careful to make sure it doesn't drizzle on me. Because lime will stick to clothes and it will stain clothes. I have carpet and clothes, so another reason to be careful. And like a warning label that you don't really see on a sign. I guess they expect you to know, hey, don't stick this to a wall or your clothes or anything because it will stick. Because this is a glue-based slime, and I think most slimes are glue-based. There are other slimes that are not glue-based, but I know for sure that obviously this one is because I just made it with Elmer's glue. So that's the first slime. I enjoy it, and the bubble pops are obviously amazing. So let me see if I can try to make this pretty. Wrap it up. Now for the second slime, I'm going to turn the other flashlight off. And so this one didn't get as much light exposure as the other one, but I'm hoping that like by mixing it, I don't know. So the other one had been sitting under the light for a few minutes. So what I might do is have this one sit under the light for a few minutes like the other one did, and then come back, because this is not as satisfying as the other one. And the other one is still glowing. Oh my god. So okay, so I've been sitting here playing with the first one while letting the other one getting some exposure, and it's starting to feel a little rubbery, almost like it's been overactivated, which possibly means that, yeah, maybe I did overactivate it, and maybe it only needed what it was recommending. So, I mean, it's still a great consistency, which is really good. I did expect it to possibly overactivate because of the fact that I'm not a slime making person. Although I found that I really do love playing with it. And both of them are in fact glow in the dark glitter slimes. So my initial thought of seeing glitters in the glue was right. It's very pretty. Just like, ooh la la. But play it with the other one a little bit while it's... And the other one seems to be doing a similar thing. It might be a little overactivated. But now that we've let it sit in the light for a little bit, it's time to see. Ooh, okay. So again, this is the first one. As you can see, it's not as bright as it was earlier. I mean, it's a little bright still because I was playing with it with the little flashlight. Yeah, this one's definitely overactivated just a bit. So this is the first one. And this is our second one. So let's take it out the bowl. Yeah, it's still not as bright as the other one, but then again, the other one, I told y'all I tested it out as far as the glow in the dark feature. I'm talking like it's a piece of technology. The whole glow in the dark thing. So yeah, I don't know. Slime is interesting to me, or the whole concept of it is the concept of making slime is interesting to me. But honestly, how popular those slime videos are, and the fact that there are 2-year-olds and 3-year-olds out there that can make better slime than me. I don't know. It makes me feel a little bit of certain. Oh, I knocked over the bowl. But it makes me feel a little certain type of way. I'm like, oh, so you're telling me that this child can make slime better than me? They must have watched a lot of slime videos. Oh, they only watched one? Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I think that's about it. Turn on the light and we'll go ahead and close this video out. So that is all from my part 1 of making slime. I don't think I'm going to do the same thing again, which is add more activator, just because it won't stop being sticky. And actually, now that it's not acting like it was earlier when I felt overactivated, so I don't know. Maybe it's just doing its own thing, and I guess like sometimes it'll act like it's overactivated, sometimes it won't. I don't know, but I think I'll try to follow the instructions for sure next time, unless it just does not stop being so sticky. And even then, I think I'll add it like a drop at a time, if I do need to add extra activator. But all in all, this is a success for a yeah, it's not supposed to work like that, so yeah, this is definitely overactivated. But it's actually like, it's still, this is what makes me confused. I mean, it's not, it shouldn't do this, but it also shouldn't do that. So I don't know. I'm somewhere in the middle between overactivated and just plain out activated. But please remember to like, share, and subscribe to my channel for more videos. And please do remember, I will be doing a gift card giveaway on my Instagram page, Alice in Nature, not Alice Hopster Stock Corner, but Alice in Nature. As soon as we reach 100 followers on that page, we will be in business for a giveaway. It's going to be 100 gift card, not 100 gift cards, but it will be there will be 4 winners, and each winner will receive a $25 gift card to one of the four places that I choose. So I know for sure I'm doing like one Amazon, and I think, let's see, one Amazon, one iTunes, and I guess I'll let people go ahead and say which one they want, which gift card they want. But I haven't decided what I'm gonna do for the other 2 not game cards, but gift cards. And I think that's it. Okay. Good night, lovelies. Good night. Oh, that's what I forgot to mention. I had to wait until night. I was going to do this video during the day, but then I remembered it's glow in the dark glue. You need to wait till it's nighttime so you can go ahead and show off the glow in the dark.